Hello everybody and welcome back to the Shadow Legion. I am your host, the Shadow, of course. Now on a map, it's impossible to miss. And with the 2016 Summer Olympics being hosted in their country, Brazil is definitely going to be probably the most talked about country in the next few months. Plus, you know, it's got beautiful weather, it's got beautiful beaches, it's got beautiful people, and it's home to some of the world's greatest ever soccer players. So, all in all, this is a fantastic country. But it is because of the Summer Olympics being held in 2016, that's right, this year, in just a few months, that I thought we would take a look at the top 10 interesting facts about Brazil. Now we start this list at number 10 with a bit of a cute story. In Laguna, in Brazil, obviously, bottlenose dolphins actually herd fish towards local fishermen and then signal with tail slaps for the fishermen to throw their nets. The fishermen therefore catch more fish than they usually would, and they throw a few fish, obviously, to the dolphins who help them catch it. Now this collaboration between man and dolphin has been occurring since at least 1847. Now, while this relationship seems to work out pretty well for both the bottlenose dolphins and the humans, what about the damn fish? I mean, that's freaking cheating. You know what should happen, though. The fish are clearly being targeted here by two very clever individuals. But, maybe someone could make a movie out of this. The fish call on their cousins, the whales, to come and help them. And as the bottlenose dolphins try and catch the fish and chase them towards the fishermen, a whale comes up, destroys the boat, and then it is on. And then enter Aquaman. Brilliant idea. I should write that down, actually. And then enter Aquaman. Game on. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. At number 9, a Brazilian clown named Tiririca used slogans including, "What does a federal congressman do?" I really don't know, but if you vote for me, I'll tell you. And it can't get any worse, vote Tiririca. Now, you might have a bit of a chuckle at this, but he became the second most voted congressman in Brazil's history with 1,348,295 votes. He's got to be the most voted for clown in world election history. That is, until the US elections start and Donald Trump begins to collect his votes.
Would you like some aloe vera? You just got burned.
Now at number 8 we have the company Apple. That's right, the people that make these things lost its right to use said iPhone trademark in Brazil because a local company listed down here, and I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce it, had registered the trademark way back in the year 2000.
Son of a bitch!
Yep, I'm sure they'd feel exactly the same way. At number 7, Brazil has twice authorized illegal local production of patented HIV and AIDS drugs in order to save the lives of its people. Now remember, I said twice. So they did it once, got cancelled, they did it again. And these are illegal drugs we're talking about.
Wow!
My hat's off to you, Brazil. At number 6, in 2003, Brazil became the first country in the world to totally ban indoor tanning for anyone of any age. Because let's be honest, who wants to see a cavalcade of this? You see those people walking around, you feel like you're on the set of the Willy Wonka movie. Now at number 5, we all know how good Brazil is at soccer. They've won more World Cups than any other country in history. But did you know that there is a country that has never lost to Brazil in international soccer in its entire history? And you'll never guess what country it is. And guess what? If you thought it was any one of those countries, you would be wrong, because it is in fact, drum roll please, Norway!
No way.
That's right, Norway is the only national football team in the world to have never lost to Brazil. They've played them 4 times with 2 wins and 2 draws. Oh, look out world, we've got a new soccer powerhouse, and it's Norway. And number 4, now this is a very, very, very sad fact for all you Brazilian gamers out there. Due to high import taxes, a PS4 in Brazil costs roughly $1,850 US.
True story.
I can just see millions of Brazilian gamers seeing this video, closing this video, buying an airline ticket and flying the hell to somewhere else. And number 3, now when you think slavery, you think the United States, you think the Civil War, you think, well, the riots that have been going on probably for the last 100 or so years for blacks to try and get their equal rights among white people in the United States. But only 388,000 slaves were brought to the US. 1 million of them went to Jamaica, but nearly 5 million of them went to Brazil.
What?
That's right, 5 million. We need to learn their stories. Now at number 2, in preparation for the 2014 Soccer World Cup, prostitutes in Brazil were enrolled in free English classes so that they could provide better service for tourists during the upcoming World Cup.
Now ladies, slut up!
Now I kind of like the fact that the Brazilian government has gone, well, we can't really stop prostitution, let's just try and make it safer and more tourist friendly. And at number 1, we have Brazil's prison system. Now, in the Ronaldo da Silva prison, Brazil allows their inmates to pedal stationary bicycles that power streetlights in the neighbouring city in exchange for reduced sentences. And incredibly buff calves. In another program, prisons in Brazil offer prisoners a reduced sentence of 4 days, up to 48 days a year, for every book that they read and write a report on. Now this is a great way to rehabilitate and educate prisoners, but what happens if they write a book report that would get a regular F in a normal school? Does that mean they don't get their allotted 4 days? If they get F, so they say get an hour as opposed to 4 days for an A?
What a nerd.
And what happens if the person who gets sent to prison is a professor from a university who already knows how to read and write brilliant reports? I mean, is there standardizing? And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at some of the interesting facts about the host of the 2016 Summer Olympics. It's going to be a hell of a time. I'm personally not going. I really wish I could, but I'm not, because I'm not an incredible athlete. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below. If you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, those links are in the description down below. And as always, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss a thing from the Shadow Legion. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you on next Sunday with a brand new one. See you next time.